This has to be one of my longest videos in quite some time, and there's a reason for it, okay? If you guys are new to the channel, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe. Really appreciate that. And the reason behind it, so this first game that I have, I'm 3-3 on the season, so things aren't necessarily looking too good, but you know what? It's all about pushing forward and keep pounding, right? So right there on the first touchdown of the possession, or the drive, should I say, my boy Baker Mayfield, feeling dangerous once again, hits more. And right here, my boy Christian McCaffrey could play wide receiver as well if you could ask me. But you know what? The reason why this gameplay, or the first game I'm showing, is kind of short is for the simple reason that it was kind of uninteresting. It wasn't necessarily too much going on. It was definitely a very solid game and a good performance by your boy Baker Mayfield. Look at that touchdown once again. Christian McCaffrey just showing why he could play wide receiver. Now, the Bengals, man. He's rocking Justin Fields with the Bengals uniform. That's a pretty unique scheme right there. But after this fourth down, incompletion, I got surprised by my next game. You guys will wonder why. For the simple reason, hold on, wait just a minute. We got to let him concede first, right? I'm heading into my second game of the video, 4-2 in the season, okay? I end up getting matched up against someone using the Cowboys, or the uniform, of course, kind of like a Cowboys theme team. This is a Super Bowl game. Out of all the games I get matched up against, the Super Bowl happened to be the one. So without further ado, Taylor, my cornerback, playing the kickoff returner. Look at this presentation. If only EA puts much focus into that in regular games, that'll be pretty dope. But you know what? Taylor, my cornerback, getting the kickoff return. He's not fast, but I just felt that he might be a good special teams player. Now, my opponent at quarterback, okay? I'm not going to say nothing until he gets his possession, but all we have to do is score a touchdown on every drive, okay? That's our main objective. Because when you play against teams that are in Super Bowls, whoo, you got to go ham. And right here off the bat, Baker Mayfield's already facing a fourth down. Baker snaps it, looking for someone, and right here hitting McCaffrey. That is a first down catch. And my opponent, man, shout out to anybody that makes it to the Super Bowl. Now, as I'm nearing the end of Madden 22, I'm definitely trying my best to make sure I push out content, but not necessarily rush it. So that's one thing I'll get clear. But this third and long, what are we doing more? That's a new slot receiver I added. Unfortunately, that's incomplete. So Justin Tucker decides to come out. Coach, we got to get special teams out here. Justin Tucker, that's an easy bread right there. 99 kick power, whatever it is. Tucker, that is money on the Magic. Let's go. We're up by a field goal. All we have to do is stop Tony Romo, coming out of retirement for some reason. Right now, I love Romo as a commentator. Not even him as a player, but just him as a commentator in real life. It's pretty awesome. He predicts plays that happens. He ends up hitting his tight end right here, number 89. First and go, Romo. Blue 54s of mine, making some audibles. And wait, defense, come on, we got to get a stop right here. First and go, Romo snaps it. Hits Ezekiel Elliott. Feeds Zeke, yum, 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 eating that plate right there. He ends up scoring a touchdown. So like I said this before, and I'll always say this. Every game, you got to go ham. But when you're playing against someone in their Super Bowl, you got to go even more harder. And look at McCaffrey, whoop, ends up making a juke move. And like I said earlier, this just has to be one of my longest videos for the simple reason that typically videos that are longer, which I don't necessarily mean that for every video, but definitely videos that are longer usually means either has one or more gameplay in it or some very tight, close games. So right here, McCaffrey catches it. And wait just a minute now, boom, gets rocked by Vander Esch. And Vander Esch, another interesting middle linebacker. The Cowboys, hey, look, at the end of the day, Cowboys do have an opportunity to go to the Super Bowl. Panthers, though, this is impossible because they're in the same division. So technically, it's not really possible to happen unless it was the AFC team. But anyways, it's ultimate team. So right here, McCaffrey scores a touchdown. So we're driving downfield as well. My offense is definitely not slacking whatsoever. But wait just a minute now. 3rd and 17. Romo ends up making some audibles, blocks the mic, whatever it is. Romo snaps it, throws it up, and defense gets a deflection. And Luke Kuechly out of retirement as well. Keep pounding. If you guys remember those days with Josh Norman, Luke Kuechly, I think, was it Julius Peppers? I don't know, but the Panthers were definitely lit when they had Cam Newton and Kelvin Benjamin. Unfortunately, with Greg Olsen leaving, the team just kind of started to fall apart. But that's just a reminiscent player, of course, and McCaffrey scores the second touchdown of the game. Feed McCaffrey as well. Go ahead and get that scoring touchdown. But wait, before the end of the second quarter, Romo snaps it, and no, we're up by 2 possessions, and just like that, it's a 1-possession game. I think that's Tony Ballard. Now, the interesting thing about the Cowboys running back, or especially their scheme, Tony Ballard and Ezekiel Elliott are definitely, maybe possibly top 10 running backs. Tony Ballard's pretty fast, but enough of that. Halftime has ended. Defense, we got to stand strong. Tony Romo is driving downfield all the time, but you know what? It is all good. We have to play strong. And look at Romo throwing his dot under pressure, man. And this tight end that he got right there, number 89, with the long hair, he's making plays. He got hair like Clay Matthews, but he is making plays. And right here, 2nd and goal, Romo in the Super Bowl. Let's go, defense. Let's get it. I think that's Corey Littleton. One of our linebackers that really is there to help stuff the run ends up getting the INT. And if you guys have made it to this point of the video, really appreciate it. I know usually long videos are definitely very, you got to get into detail with them. But you know what? I enjoy making these gameplays for sure, for sure. I'm going to start vlogging soon too, so be on the lookout for that. And wait just a minute now. Baker on a 3rd and long. It's 4th quarter. Look at that snag by Robbie Anderson, making an amazing play right there. 4th down, or not 4th down. 4th quarter, a minute left. Clock management is everything that we need to do. 3rd and long. Baker, what are we going to do right here? All we have to do is protect ourselves, make sure the running backs assign their blocks. But we get a delay a game because I'm making all these audibles, trying to make sure the play is correct before I snap it, of course. But Baker, though, on a 3rd and 14, that comeback route, he realized that I did it a lot of times, and look at the coverage on there. There's just nothing open, so I throw it up to Moore, and it's incomplete. So only with a minute left, all he has to do is score a touchdown. Me making a boneheaded decision. I should have punted the ball, but I decided to go for it. Unfortunately, we'll just see what happens right now. Baker Mayfield, what am I doing? Coach, call a timeout. You're making the wrong decision. Coverage is there, and the sack is there. And oh my goodness, man. Don't blame that on Baker whatsoever. 4th quarter. Look at the time, man. Unfortunately, me making that boneheaded decision by going for it just gave him some really good field position. And Romo magic. The Romo magic ends up hitting us up in the atmosphere, and wait just a minute now. The tight end, 89, ends up scoring the game-winning touchdown. So just like that, is the game necessarily over? Well, it's kind of not necessarily over just yet. But look, 3rd and long. We don't got that much time left. The only option is to throw it up, pray for a flag of maybe a pass interference or something like that, right? That's what we want to get. Unfortunately, man, I'll let this play speak for itself. 4th quarter, 4 seconds left. My wide receivers aren't nothing like Megatron or DeAndre Hopkins. Even if they were out there, I don't think they would make a play. And Cowboy fans, if you're watching this, congratulations. You beat the Panthers in the Super Bowl. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. One of my last episodes on Madden 22. Tony Romo ends up getting the Super Bowl win. Go ahead and celebrate, Cowboys. America's team, okay? Go ahead and shed those tears. Man, this was definitely a very tough loss for us. I mean, one more win, and I'm pretty much done for the season. But anyways, let's not hope that happens. Hopefully the next game we could bounce back. Tony Romo, get your shine, young brother. Get your shine. You got to see Tony Ballard with that iPhone 6 right there. I'm just playing, though. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Once again, if you guys are new to the channel, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe. Really appreciate that. And if only EA puts more attention into all the games, not just Super Bowl games, that'll be pretty dope. You guys see the record, 4-3. And as always, have a good day.